Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's launch these wine businesses, you guys. Welcome. It is Saturday, May 13th, and this is the Wine Warriors Getting Started Right business launch call. We do it every single Saturday. It will be hosted by master sellers within the organization every Saturday morning, same time, same place, same link. This is where you're going to point your new wine partners every week. If you sign somebody on Tuesday, you tell them, mark your calendar for Saturday, you need to be on this call. So here we go. My name is Sheila Colwell. For those of you who don't know me, I am an elite founding member and master seller here at Direct Sellers. I joined the business on January 4th. After struggling, you guys, let me just give you some background. I spent 30 months with, well, let me go further back. My real history is I spent 20 years in corporate America, doing the grind, doing the commute, working what was supposed to be 9 to 6, ended up being more like 7 to 7 on most days. I hung that up after getting pregnant at 38. I didn't think I could have babies. And thanks to the good Lord above, I got pregnant at 38, and Cooper is now 6 years old. So I'm going to be 45 this year. I decided that I did not want to drop him off at daycare at 6:30 in the morning and pick him up at 6:30 at night. So I was seeking a different way, and I got involved with Beachbody. And there's a lot of us here that came from Beachbody, and there's a lot of us here that came from other MLMs too. But I'll talk about Beachbody because you guys, that's all I know. I spent 30 months there, trying to build a business based on health and fitness. And for anybody who's ever struggled with your weight, like I have, it's hard. And I say at my age, I wasn't 30 with rock hard abs and a fitness background. I'm just a mom. I'm just a mom who, got involved with direct sales because it allowed me to work from my phone. It allowed me to stay home with Cooper and be involved. And it just didn't ever come to fruition. You guys, I did everything they told me to do. I felt like I was a good coach. I had a good following. When I started with Beachbody in July of 2014, I had 96 friends on Facebook. 96 friends. And my Facebook page was locked up tight. You would have thought, y'all, I was Beyonce. You couldn't see my profile picture. You couldn't send me a friend request. And my upline said, Sheila, you got to change all that. You got to let people in. This is attraction marketing. So I opened up my profile. I started posting like my life was a reality show. And I encourage you to follow the leaders of this company. And when I say follow, I literally mean click the follow button. Don't go send a ton of friends requests because we all get maxed out at some point. So follow the leaders and figure out what they're doing. If you look back on my timeline, you'll see that it really is kind of a mini reality show into Sheila Colwell's life. It's not all about the wine business. It's about my cat and my dog and my kid and my husband and my move and my boat. And then everything circles back to wine. So today I have just shy of 3,500 friends on Facebook. So what I know now is everything in this world happens for a reason. I was at Beachbody for 30 months, spinning my wheels, not really making any real money per se. I needed to replace my 6-figure corporate America income. I wasn't in it to make $1,000 a month. That wasn't going to do it for me. So I threw in the towel around Thanksgiving. I told my husband, I said, I just can't spend any more time on this. It's never going to come to fruition. I'm going back to work. I got my resume out, I spruced it up, I got my LinkedIn account back up and activated, and I was ready to go back to the grind. My son is in kindergarten, and that's just what it was going to be. That's all I know. I've been in property management since I was 19 years old. And then everything changed. We went through the holidays. We have 3 kids, 19, 17, and 6. And those 19 and 17 are my stepkids. And on January, I believe it was January 2nd, I received a message from Alicia Carlson, who is now my dear, dear friend and upline here at Direct Sellers, saying, hey, Sheila, Happy New Year. Hey, any chance you and Ron drink wine? And you guys, I got chills just now saying that. Everything in my life changed from that moment on. And at first, when I looked at the message, I thought, I'm a good friend. I will totally buy wine from you. I will totally support whatever you're doing and buy wine from you. And then I got more involved in the conversation and realized it was a business opportunity that revolved 100% around wine. And I was in. She had me from wine. That's what I named my business. That night, as I was signing up, I went to GoDaddy and I reserved. She had me at wine at, I reserved the website name, I reserved the email address, and I was off and running. And the next morning, I made my first post, which was, hi, Facebook friends, who drinks wine, red or white? And that's where my list began. So that is my history. I want to welcome all of you, for those who have just jumped on in the last couple of minutes. This is the Wine Warriors Getting Started Right business launch call. You guys, Wine Warriors this week, I believe it was, just surpassed 4,000 wine partners. And if you saw Austin's post, Austin Zuloff, just a few minutes ago, his team has now surpassed 10,000 people. You guys, this opportunity is only 1 year old. There's nobody that's been doing this more than 1 year and 2 weeks at this point, or 3 weeks at this point. The opportunity was founded on April 21st, so we just had that 1 year anniversary. And to think that after 1 year, we have people in this organization making 5 figures a week is mind-blowing to me. It is absolutely mind-blowing to me. So let's get going. This team is duplicating, and we are growing at this pace because people are showing up. People just like you are showing up for these calls. They're showing up for the weekly call, the Wine Warriors call Wednesday evenings at 8 o'clock. The link is in the team page. And they are duplicating. They're using the systems that are in place. I don't go out there and try to recreate the wheel. Nobody should be recreating the wheel. Everything I say are proven systems, and they are proven systems. If you look at the income success of, Priscilla and Jen and Tina and Sherry and Joe, and I mean, it's absolutely crazy. I'm using the very same scripts that they're all using. And when I say scripts, go into the scripts and make them your own. Some people don't. They copy and paste them, and they've had great success with that. I tend to use words like rad and awesome and amazeballs and words that other people don't typically use. So I go in and I make them my own because people know me. They know, they'll see right through a copy and paste from me. So use the scripts. The amazing thing about this business network marketing is it's a very simple business of duplication. The name of the game is to learn the system and then teach your people the system. Let them teach their people the system. This is a business of duplication, and it's simple little tasks. And when I say simple, you guys, they're not easy. I'm not going to say this business is easy. It is simple. There's a difference. Our processes are easy to understand. We're not launching new programs. We're not having to get behind new skin creams or candle scents or workout programs or new shake flavors. You guys, we're in the wine business. The conversations just don't get any easier than, hey, Christy, when's the last time you had a great glass of wine? And you're off and running. I'm talking to everybody from my Uber drivers to my kindergarten moms to my baseball moms to the lady that works at Fry's, the grocery store. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Grab your pen and paper, because here are 5 tips for you guys to get started. You need to get the book GoPro. And if you search the Wine Warriors page, there's a link in there, or you could probably Google free GoPro book. And you can download the audio version of GoPro for free. That is the first book that I ask you to read, and then I ask you to read it again. Use your highlighter, go through, and make notes in it. And then when you're done reading GoPro twice, go get over your damn self. Get over your damn self. These books, keeping your mind fresh. There's a lot of no's in this business, y'all. I got probably 30 no's yesterday alone. Did I close up shop and say, oh, I'm done, this wine business didn't work for me? 30 people said no? Not a chance. I went, and I'm going to talk to 30 more today. So this is about getting your self-confidence and your posture in a place, getting your mind right, and personal development through these books is the way to do it. You guys, we just launched, number 2 on the list, write this down, winewarriors.biz. www.winewarriors.biz, steps 1 through 3. I suggest you do it and then you do it again. I'm kind of a do it twice kind of girl, because the first time, you know, you pick so many good nuggets up the second time you go through something. And so go through the business steps, Wine Warriors Biz steps 1 through 3. Make sure you watch Trey's video. It's awesome, on the 7 Ps. And remember, y'all, you guys are the messenger. You aren't the message. So when you're starting to talk with someone, build the interest and then point them somewhere else. Point them to a video, point them to an opportunity call. Your ultimate goal is to get them on the 3-way closing call, and I'll get to that. So watch the 7 Ps training on the Wine Warriors. If you're going through steps 1 through 3, it will get you there. Download Evernote. Evernote. It is it's a system that I use to track my business. You can access it from your PC or from your phone. Anytime I talk to somebody about this business, I put it directly into Evernote, and that's how I follow up. And I also use pen and paper, and everybody has a different system. You have to just figure out what works for you. Evernote is a great place to cut and paste your scripts. It's a great place to start your list. It's a great place to put things like links to calls and things like that, so you have them when you're on the go. I do 85% of my work from my phone. The only time I sit down at this desk is to do Zoom calls, really. To do Zoom calls, or maybe to send a welcome email. I think I do that from my computer, but I can also do that from my phone. I have organized my business where I do this on the run. I do it from the car. I do it, you know, I will go live right before a baseball game if I have a couple of minutes. I do it at night. I do it during the day. I do it when I can. I fit it in when I can. Okay, number 5, after Get Evernote, is to show up. Show up on the Wine Warriors Team Zoom, which happens every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is currently 5 o'clock on the on the West Coast, I'm sorry, every Wednesday night. Now, I know life happens and you're not always able to, you know, some people have, you know, baseball practice and things like that that happen during the week. I encourage you within 24 hours of the call to watch it and listen to it and take notes, because you will get, every single week, you will get another bit of information to help you successfully run your business. So show up for those team Zooms, and show up for the team Zooms that your team is running. I run a team call on Thursday nights, for my specific downline and for their downline. It's a much smaller team call than the Wine Warriors call, of course, but we can get very intimate about our challenges, our goals, our you know, our struggles, our successes. And so it's important that you put those calls on your calendar. And please don't get overwhelmed by all of the calls and all of the Zooms. I tell people, if it has the word opportunity in it, you don't need to be on it. You are already in the business. You're already in the opportunity. The opportunity calls and Zoom calls, that's where you're going to point your people. You're going to point your prospects to those calls. You don't need to be on there with them. You need to be out prospecting more. So anything that says opportunity on it, in my opinion, does not need to go on your calendar unless you're hosting it. Okay, so let's get rolling here. I'm going to share my screen. What am I going to do here? I am going to share my screen. Let's see. Hang on, guys. Okay, so I hope by now that everybody has logged into your back office, and maybe the gal who said she signed up last night probably hasn't been back in there yet. But this is what your back office looks like. This is part of your what you get when you sign up to be a wine partner with us in this business. And this is where you're going to run your business. And you'll see up here at the top, you've got your vault, you've got your commissions, you've got your DC dollars, which is how you earn your free wine. You've got your team line. If you want to place orders, you've got endless resources here. And then, let's see, I'm gonna have to minimize this over here. And then you go down to settings. So open your back office, go to settings. Oops, I gotta log back in here. Okay, and I'm actually logged into my husband's account. So I have not actually done this for him. So you log into your account, log into settings, go down to club member settings. And you're going to go over here and you're going to change your rep ID number that you're assigned when you show up, or when you sign up, sorry. And you're going to backspace this, and I'm going to turn this into his name. So now when he signs up new people, they are going to get a link from him that says directsellers.com/Ron Colwell. So they can actually, it's just more personal that way. And this is where you're going to sign up for your SMS notifications. If you want to get text messages from corporate, I suggest that you do that. So that's your first 2 steps in your back office. Change your URL and turn on your SMS notifications. All right, now I'm going to share the Wine Warrior screen. Can everybody see this? Maybe somebody unmute and give me a yes. Whoops. Hold on a second. Okay, so everybody knows the Wine Warriors team page. There's 2 very important things on this page that you need to know, and that is the files. And this is a great place to go when you have some free time, when you want to educate yourself about this business. The documents and the files in this group really are invaluable.
We can't see anything.
Oh, you can't see anything? Oh my gosh.
No.
I'm so glad
And
you
there's
said
a
that.
couple people in the comments mentioning we can't see anything.
Okay, hold on a second.
I thought it was my connection, so I didn't say anything, and then I read the comments.
Oh, no. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm glad you spoke up. I would have gone through this whole call not knowing that. Oops. I don't know how to get this. Give me just 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to stop share. Okay, can you see me now? Can you see me now? Give me a thumbs up, somebody.
We can see you, and then we can see everybody else that's on the screen on the call.
Okay. Let's see here. Share screen. Okay, now what do you see? Do you see the Wine Warriors page?
No, we see a black page.
Oh, yeah. Something's not working.
There.
Oh, is it up now?
It is. You might want to, I don't know if you can minimize the little Zoom group chat box up right in the center. If not, I think we could probably deal with it.
There you go. Now is it right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so now we're on the Wine Warriors team page. Just to go back, if you guys couldn't see that last page, it's very simple. Log into your Direct Sellers account. Go to settings, and then go to club member settings. Change your URL from your number to your name, and then go down and turn on your SMS text notifications from corporate. So that's what you missed on those previous screens. Sorry about that. Okay, so you're in the Wine Warriors group. There, if you go over to the left-hand side, you'll see files. When you click on files, literally it's endless, calls to listen to, scripts, documents, things like that. So get to know the files section there. And then everybody should be tagging your new team members on the pinned post in this group. And I'll show you here. The pinned post is the post from Sherry that says, "Welcome to Team Wine Warriors." My computer's froze up here. It's the pinned post under the Wine Warriors. That's where you're going to tag every new business partner who joins you in this business. So that's the 2 points there on the Wine Warriors page. And you will use this system to sign up. Everybody that you sign up is going to go through this same system. You're going to announce them. You're going to invite them to the group, add them to the group, tag them on the pinned post, make sure they know how to get to winewarriors.biz, schedule a follow-up call with them so they know exactly what your expectations are and what that first week in the business really means for them as far as launching. And like I said, you guys, I launched, and so many of us launched, with a simple post that says, red or white, what's your preference? And those likes and comments, that's where your list begins. So if you haven't done that yet, I suggest that you do that. And I just used a generic stock photo off of Google with a white wine and a red wine. Don't go out there blurting direct sellers to everybody. You want to be the one to share that information with them. You don't want people clickety-clicking looking it up because they might hook up with someone else. You want to be the deliverer of the message, and you want to dole it out You want to point them to the right, you know, opportunity call or opportunity Zoom, and let them get the information that way. So start talking to people. The next thing you want to do is start talking to the people that responded to that post, your red or white post, or however you decide to launch. Use the scripts and make a list of your 10 people in your, what we call your hot market. For me, that was my best friend. And I got on the phone with her and I said, hey, Sharon, you know, I just threw the towel in on Beachbody. I was going back to work. Listen to what I'm doing. Do you think I'm crazy? I just got involved with the first International Wine Tasting Club to jump into the network marketing arena. So replace Shakeology with wine. Do you think I'm crazy? And she goes, how do I get in? I'm serious. She's on my team. So use this new opportunity to go out and generate excitement with your 10 besties. That's your sister, your brother, your aunt, people that love wine, your hairdresser if she loves wine, people that you know, so you can get comfortable, you know, talking through the process and pointing them to the right place. After you're done with your 10, make a list of 100. Go through, make a list of 100 people that you know, whether they're on social media or not, and start with there. And you're going to go through and you're going to talk to every single person on that list. Eventually, you will want to print your Facebook list. I just printed my Facebook. Well, I printed 10 pages of the 89. And I'm going to start going through A to Z, and every single person on my friends list is going to hear about this business opportunity from me. If they don't hear about it from me, they could hear about it from you. And I don't want them to hear about it from you. I want them to hear about it from me. So when you're sitting there and you're fearful of sending that message or leaving that voice message, and I've been leaving a ton of voice messages now through Facebook Messenger, seems a little bit more personal. They can hear the excitement in my voice. When you are nervous and you feel like, I can't send this person a message, you know, I went to high school with them. What are they going to think? Are they going to judge me? You know, are they going to say it's a pyramid scheme? Count backwards. Get your posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the message. I posted a video in the Wine Warriors group yesterday about the 5-second rule. It's a book by Mel Robbins, and that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown resets your mind, and it gives you, for me, it gives me the posture to go forward and give myself that little kick in the butt that I need to step out of my comfort zone and have these conversations. Use third-party tools. Like I said before, you are the messenger, you're not the message. So I typically send out the video, which is worldsbestwineclub.com. www.worldsbestwineclub.com. Chances are that's the video you watched to get you interested in this opportunity. So you can use that one. Trey has a great one. And if I get dudes that are interested, you know, dudes like Luke with beards, and, you know, I'm going to send them Trey's video. I'm not going to send them my video. I'm a stay-at-home mom. He's probably not going to be attracted to me. Business, you know what I mean? So I send Trey's video. There's different people out there. So customize your message to your prospect. Your goal in all of this is to get that person on the phone. This is a telephone heavy business, you guys. I do 3-way calls for my team and for whoever needs me. And I work this business Monday through Friday typically, and I do 3-way calls on Sunday. I know there's a lot of our uplines that don't do 3-way calls on Sundays. I do. If you guys need me, look me up. I'd be happy to do a 3-way closing call for you. One second. Get them to that closing call, and your goal is to get 5 to 30 people, depending on how fast you want to grow this business. 5 to 30 people in front of the information every week. And in front of the information, they're watching a video or they're attending an opportunity call. Now, if you want to, right now, my goal, I am contacting 50 people a day, Monday through Friday. That's my goal. 50 new people that I have not talked to about this opportunity. And you guys, I earned my $500 investment back in 9 days. I made it to master seller in 36 days by using this system. So, you know, it's a numbers game. If you're going to contact 2 people a day, chances are neither of them are going to want to watch a video. You got to up your numbers. Maybe it's 10 people a day, 20 people a day. It takes me to send out 50 messages. It takes me less than 30 minutes, you guys. I got it down. I got fast fingers. So when people say, I don't have time, yeah, Sheila, I like what you're doing, but I don't have time. Or the people on my team who haven't really launched yet, I just can't find time. You have time if this is important to you. I haven't watched TV since January. Literally, I have not watched TV. I sit out there with my family, but I'm working the whole time. So get people in front of the information. The more you do this, the faster your organization is going to grow. I had about 3 weeks at the beginning of April where I had a ton of personal stuff going on. My kitchen sprung a leak. I currently have no kitchen. I have a plastic basin tub as a kitchen. And I got sidetracked and I wasn't showing up. I wasn't showing up for my business. And it showed. It showed. So you will get out of this exactly what you put into it. If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. If you treat it like a business, set your business hours, it's going to pay you like a business. You can't talk to 2 people a day and expect for it to work. And you guys, we're constant learners. Even though I spent 3 years with Beachbody, I've got 3 years in network marketing, I learn something new every single day in this business. I show up for calls. I try to attend, personal development, seminars. I'm always trying to better myself. You're always learning. Personal development list is on our training site. There is a list of books. So once you get through GoPro and Get Over Your Damn Self, you're going to want to continue. I'm always reading or listening to something. And when you run out of ideas, go to the training site. Entrepreneur Roller Coaster is a great one too, because y'all, this is a roller coaster. It is. I'm not going to lie. It's got ups and downs, and you'll have days, where you're on top of the world, and there's other days where you go, God, I'm not getting any traction. You know what? Put your face in the book, get your mind right, and get back at it. Quitting is not an option. You can't quit. So many people quit these businesses before you ever get started. And everybody's starting point is different, y'all. If you're on this call, or if you're listening to this call and you're where I was, 3 years ago with 96 friends on Facebook, it's going to take you some time. It took me 3 years to get to 3,500 friends. So don't get discouraged. I tell people, if you have 5 hours a week to work this business, I will tell you exactly how to spend your time. And it's not scrolling Facebook. I don't scroll Facebook. I don't know any of those people. If I want to see what my cousin in Seattle is doing, I have to go to her page and look at it. Facebook is no longer a social media avenue for me. It is an avenue for me to run my business. So you signed up for this business. I will tell you right here and right now, your relationship with Facebook and Instagram is forever different from this day forward. And once you realize that your business hours don't include scrolling Facebook, then you're going to see traction in your business. The real magic happens behind the scenes, sending private messages, following up with people, getting people engaged on opportunity calls. Okay, professional development, like I said, show up for the calls on Wednesdays, show up for your team calls, be there for your leaders. I learned how to be a leader by watching my leaders. Yes, I spent 20 years in management, managing people. That's very different. Managing someone who manages an apartment community is not the same as managing somebody who's growing a network marketing empire. So I had a lot to learn. Plug in, and your leaders will teach you exactly what you know to be successful. If you haven't watched the comp plan video that is on our training site, it's Derek's, I think it's 58 minutes long. It is well worth the watch. If you don't understand how we make money, you must watch this video. And you are going to be, I send that video out almost as much as I send out the opportunity video, because people want to understand how our comp plan works. In my opinion, hands down, this is the best comp plan on the planet. Where else can you sign somebody up, have them join your team, and get a 50% fast start bonus and make money right away? You guys, I made thousands of dollars in my first month with this company. I didn't make thousands of dollars in my entire last year with Beachbody. So get out there and talk to people. It's sitting in your hands, but you got to do it. You got to do the work. So watch that comp plan. You understand how we get paid. When you sign up one person in this business, when you sign your first wine partner, winepreneur, rep, whatever you want to call them, we're not distributors, you guys. Don't use distributor. Liquor distributors have to have a license. So pick whatever name you want to pick. I call my team members winepreneurs. Once you have one person on your team, you're a leader, and you must step up to the plate and lead that team. You are a team of 2. Pretty soon you'll be a team of 3. You're going to get together with these people every week. You're going to copy and paste things from the group in your team group. You're going to start posturing yourself as a leader immediately when you sign that very first person. And if you need help from that, with that, go to your upline. If your upline is new, go to their upline. Go sideways, go down. I have built relationships in this wine business, up, down, sideways, diagonally. I mean, there's just no, we are one team with one dream, seriously. You reach out to me anytime you need to. You reach out to Sherry anytime you need to. I do ask when you go to the Wine Warriors page, go to the search bar. It's over on the left underneath files, and search your question first. If your question is on scripts, type in scripts. It's been asked, you guys. This group has been in existence, I think, since September is when they started. So your question has been asked before, so make sure you search it first. And if you can't find it, ask it. You guys, somebody, one of us will step up and answer your question. So talk a little bit about the income that I'm seeing, and it will turn into what you put into it. Reading my notes. Listen, we have people on our team, and I don't know if Nate's still on the phone. You know, Nate is a great example. Nate works a full-time job. He signed up April 1st. Nate made $5,000 in his first 5 weeks. If you don't know Nate, look him up in our Wine Warriors page, go to him and follow him. He is the king right now of going live on Facebook. And I will share something with you before we wrap this up. I'm sure I've gone long because I'm a talker. When you post on Facebook, this is just a little nugget that I learned. When you post on Facebook and you just add text and you hit post, about 7% of your friends will see that post. I was blown away by that. When I first signed up, I thought if I posted something and hit post, all 96 of my friends got to see that. That's not the way Facebook works. When you add a photo, it goes up to about 24-25%, we're told. When you add a video, it goes up, but when you go live, that's the best engagement that Facebook is going to allow your personal profile. They are going to show that live video to more people than anything you can do. So you're going to see people like me and the leaders in our company going live. I try to go live every other day. And it's not always about the wine business. Sometimes it's just about, you know, what's going on in life. Or maybe I'll open my box of wine and go through a tasting notes, or I'll go on and cheer on a team member who signed someone new, or talk about baseball. I mean, but live is going to get your followers engaged with you. The more you engage with them, the more they'll see your post. So I encourage you. And going live is scary, you guys. Doing this call is scary. I was nervous as heck. I woke up before my alarm this morning. I was ready to go at 5 a.m. my time. And it's nerve-wracking. But you know what? Going live has catapulted my business. I never went live with Beachbody, maybe a handful of times, but I wasn't consistent with it. And people, it wasn't as exciting. My posture with this business, my confidence with this business is so different than what I did before. So if you're on this call or you're listening to this call and you fell on your face at a previous MLM company like I did, you know what? Who cares? Who cares? You know what? This isn't a results-based business. This isn't putting yourself out there with a wrap around your stomach or doing a contouring session live. This is wine. This is wine, and people love wine. So get your confidence right, get your personal development in line, get your professional development in line, go out there and learn as much as you can. Go to YouTube and watch Trey Bear's videos. Go follow Priscilla Ashley and Jennifer O'Keefe, the rock stars on this team. Go follow Tina and Joe Gonzalez and figure out what we're doing. You guys, there's no secret. What I just told you, written on this one piece of paper, that's what we're all doing. That's what we're all doing. That's how we all made it to Master Seller, and that's how we are all seeing the biggest success in multi-level marketing that most of us have ever seen. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up. This is step one, you guys. You have to show up. You have to show up. So that's it. That's all I have to say. There is a corporate call, a corporate training call every Saturday at 12 Eastern time, which is happening now in 25 minutes if I've got my time zones right. I encourage you guys to jump on that call. It's also recorded, so if you have to go run, do something like I do, I have to go to baseball, I'll be catching that call later today. So that's it. That's all, you guys. Get out there. Get after it, you guys. Get after it. I want to see every person on this call in New York City. In the last week of September is our next official Uncorked event in New York City. The venue and the specific information is yet to come. but mark your calendars for that last weekend in September. I turned 45 on October 3rd. Right after that, I'm going to spend my 45th birthday in New York City, the girl that was born and raised in Phoenix, and I'm doing it all on the revenue I've earned from this wine club, you guys. I'm taking my entire family to New York City for this event, and we're going to stay, and we're going to see everything. And it's all because I show up and I do those little simple tasks every single day to move my business forward. You must have a presence on Facebook, even on the days when you're not working your business behind the scenes. Your excitement and your enthusiasm about what you're doing and how it's changing your life needs to be on the forefront of your Facebook page. So get out there, you guys, make it happen. Reach out to me if I can help you. My name is Sheila Colwell, C-O-L-W-E-L-L. Please follow me. My like page, which is my business page, is She Had Me at Wine. You guys can check that out and kind of see what I post over there. Rachel, you're very, very welcome. You guys, what questions can I answer? I'm going to keep this recording for just a few minutes. What questions can I answer? I know a lot of you guys just jumped in this week. Shoot, I was on this call 19 Saturdays ago. I was sitting on this call 19 Saturdays ago listening to someone else tell me how to launch my business. You can be in this seat. It doesn't have to take you 19 because we need help with these calls. You could be on this call a couple of weeks from now. Dig in, jump in, and I can't even believe I'm talking to you guys about how to launch your business when I barely just launched mine. So that's how fast it works if you get in and work your face off, as we say. All right, guys, what questions can I answer? Anything. You might have to unmute yourself if you want to chat. Nothing. Okay, guys, I am going to